All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Isaac Rosenthal, Derek Armstrong by my side. It has been a long time, Derek, but it's time for some hockey here.
It feels like it's been a long time. Because it has been a long time.
It has been. I can barely hear myself, too. It is a madhouse here in Medford. And we're so happy to be with you, sort of live. Derek and I we promise we are actually live. You're going to be watching this game recorded if you're watching, but we don't know what's about to happen. We're live. We tried our best. We will be live with you in Eugene. We will be live with you, internet pending, in Bend. We will be live with you, internet pending, in Seattle at the Kraken. I don't know if you know this, the practice facility for the Kraken is the new Huskies rink. So
I have high hopes for their internet.
Nice of the Kraken to build Oregon Hockey a vacation home.
Yes.
But we are back here in this one. The back-to-back Pac-8 champs are underway in their first game of the season. We'll get a look right away at some of the Duck rookies. Caden Gordon, Jimmy Gagan out there, as are Liam Baird to start things off. Or Garrity, rather. Garrity's not a rookie. Holt's not a rookie. And Henry Bradford in goal tonight for the Ducks, also a rookie. So a lot of new faces as always, and the Ducks coaching staff really excited about these new groups. There's a tip right in front from a shot on through from Poltz, now loose again, and it was Poltz with the shot, and Liam Baird got a stick down on it. 19-22 first period.
Yeah, a real early chance, just trickled right wide of the left post. Good opening shift by the Ducks, get it deep into the Cal zone and apply pressure early. Get these fans into the game.
Yeah, expecting around 450 or so tonight, and that didn't really count the walk-ups. Looks like every seat is full. The beer garden looks pretty full. There's standing room seats behind the rink, and
I'm ready to call it sold out.
We're going to call it a sellout. Ducks back underway here. 65-55 out there. That's Jordan DeRosier, 55.
Got 2 years worth of new people, right? And a lot of new jersey numbers. And as is tradition, 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month, half the jersey numbers are going to change on us.
Yeah, that will happen.
I see someone wearing my number 79 on the bench. I'm quite happy with that, but I doubt he sticks with it.
A lot of responsibility with the number 79. We'll see if Jordan Larrabee can send any Huskies through the bench when we have the I-5 Cup. Hit right in front of the Cal bench. Sending it in was 29 tonight is Nick Slayton. And there's a shot through, gobbled up by the Cal netminder. 18:48 officially left first period. I can guarantee you that at least once tonight I'm going to call Nick Slayton Dom Estrada.
Yep.
Because it's the same number, and Dom is still involved in the Oregon program. So that'll be confusing for me. A nice fun challenge.
Who knows? Maybe tomorrow it will be Dom.
It very well may be. Was told to expect a little bit of rotation through these first couple of games. Big hit right below us.
Should be reminded that these tryouts for the Ducks, as is tradition with the quarter schools starting in September, you have tryouts Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then your first game's Friday.
Yeah.
Get ready.
And could have been a chance, but the puck seemed to get stuck in the ice for Connor Rendell. There's Tobin Fix, Junior Kings product, and easy to identify as any of the rookies with that Junior Kings helmet still. Nice purple lid. Got to do something about that purple by the end of the season, but for now it's okay.
I saw a couple red helmets at tryouts, and those got nixed pretty quick, so that's good to see.
Picking it up there across the blue line. 24 is Charlie Mayer behind the net. The number 4 back out to Austin Poltz, ripping one through, turned aside. Dug out from behind the net. It's Griffin Minchin. That's a name you'll recognize if you are of the Oregon hockey community. Former Eugene General, and going to send back all the way down. Henry Bradford will play it behind his own net. There's Charlie Mayer again. Charlie Mayer with Garrity. Sliding it towards Garrity. Tipped by the goaltenders. Now it's behind the net and loose. Penalty coming up. Going to go against the Ducks. Stop me if you've heard that one before.
Interference. Looks like that was number 4, Patrick Routson. Denver, Colorado native, heading to the box. Ducks have had all the pressure early in this game, so we'll see what this power play, if Cal can get a little bit of the momentum back.
Special teams always so important, and what's that like as a member of that unit so early in the season? How do you communicate when maybe you don't have the rhythm?
Yeah, it's hard because, power play, that's all practice. And usually for the Ducks, they're going to spend half of, if not 3/4 of an entire practice in a week just slowing things down and working on the power play and the penalty kill. So they haven't had the opportunity to practice much yet. So for the penalty kill here, it's all about just being patient and not jumping on the opportunity when the puck's loose, but holding your box, holding that tight coverage, and not deviating from it so that Cal can quickly pass it around and get an easy shot on net.
About to be 5-on-3 for the Ducks here. A little unlucky. Nick Slayton just got tangled up and had the call go against him.
Not surprising that Coach Orr is going to rely on some of his veterans here with Kurt Fortney and Pultz on this penalty kill.
So it's Fortney, Pultz, and Caden Gordon in the number 13 sweater. Big chance, or big moment for the rookie here on the 5-on-3. Clapper from the top of the circle. Never challenged the cage of Henry Bradford. And now Cal sends one through. That one a little bit more of a challenge for Hank, but he's up to the challenge. Turns it aside. 46 seconds left on the first penalty. Stick save turned away. Fortney trying to poke that one out. Can't get it out of the zone. Cal still threatening on this 5-on-3. Moving it around. Now the shot comes through. Gloved rebound there. Another one, and Hank's on top of it. And we get our first little shoves.
Fans love it.
Fans do love it, and I think there may be a penalty against Cal here.
Ooh, little extracurricular.
Yeah, they're going to get a hook. So we're going to go to 4-on-3.
Wow. Not sure I saw anything there other than, standard scruffle after, but the Ducks will definitely appreciate that call.
Well, face-off will go all the way down into the Cal zone here. Always one of my favorite things about playing Cal, getting to refer to the Cal zone so often. I'm sorry, I haven't eaten all day.
That sounds good. Yeah, I was talking to Coach Orr about members of the Pac-8. I know Boise left, who was usually one of the contenders. Obviously, the Ducks won the past 2 years that the conference has held. But Cal was a regular in the finals. They won it, I think, 3 years ago, or maybe that was Boise the year before that. They won it in the past 4 or 5 years. They had championships. They always had a strong team. But it was kind of 4 years of they had a bedrock of really good, crafty, skilled defensemen that could move the puck extremely well. And a couple centers, their captain, and all of those guys graduated over the COVID break. So this team is definitely, from my understanding, in a bit of of a rebuild here, a lot of new faces, so curious to see how it is. Oh, wow. 5-minute penalty going up on the boards.
Oh.
For Alexander Carbone, Berkeley, California native.
The old 5-minute hook. Don't see that one quite so often, but it'll be
it could have been a spear call or something. That would make
similar
more motion. Which would also make sense why I didn't see anything.
Oh, there's a trip. No
Call out there.
That looked like more of a penalty than any of the 3 penalties that have been called so far on either team.
That's how it goes. It's early in the season for the refs as well. We have to remember that.
And that guy that was breaking through there, Jimmy Gagan, a tryout or commit for the Ducks rather. Here he is on the puck again. I saw one of the 2 nights of Duck tryouts, and Jimmy was kind of the one guy on the ice who sort of had the most, whoa, who was that quality to him as someone who hadn't seen these kids yet.
Yeah.
So really excited to see what Jimmy brings to the table. He had there was 117 and 1 20-minute period, so 37 minutes of scrimmage, and Jimmy picked up a hattie at tryouts. It was a nice loud statement. But here's Cal with it through the neutral zone. Trying to get around Fortney. Liam Baird also out there. As now we're at 4-on-4 for, well, nope, not anymore. Now it's 5-on-4. The Ducks to the power play for 3.5 minutes or so. And here they'll move on the power play.
This is a great opportunity for the Ducks if they can get a goal here. Player does not come out of the box on these major penalties, so this would be a good opportunity to stack some up on them.
Cal will clear that one the length of the ice. Bradford will just tap it for Austin Poltz, who will now sit and wait behind his own net. Finds Kurt Fortney, dropped back to Austin Poltz. Looking for Lars Kroos. And bouncing around the neutral zone, recovered by the Ducks. Austin Poltz with it. For Kroos, flipped up. 2:54 left on the man advantage for Oregon. Chance in front. Puck is loose and sent into the corner, but it looked like it was going to be kept in by the Ducks. It ends up cleared on the second effort by Cal.
I thought Fortney almost caught that one.
Charnholm, he's got a shot on him, does number 27.
The live stream isn't working.
We know, it's,
okay.
Yeah. You can tell people we're going to have to. All right, sorry about that. So back to Charnholm now. Shot through, deflected. And 29 is not Dom Estrada. I said I was going to do that at least once. It's Nick Slayton in the white helmet finding Jack Garrity. And Garrity has it flipped away from him, but kept in by Nick Slayton. Now Connor Rendell. Down low for Rendell. Garrity, shot deflected, goes behind the net. Rendell picks it up. Back to Slayton. For Rendell, but he missed it.
As you're
now back around.
Early season struggles here. The power play, just not a lot of time to practice. Ducks really not moving their feet. The puck kind of staying with one person too long. Not really getting a good look at the goal. Still a minute left on this power play to make something of it, though.
Backhanded chance is gloved.
Max Wiseman will be happy with his start to this season. He's already seen a good number of shots here from the Ducks. A couple deflections too, and one thing the Ducks have had is screens in front of the net, making his job a little bit harder, but they haven't broken through quite yet.
And
that's unfortunate.
all the way
Ref
out.
didn't really know the puck was coming.
Puck stuck to the boards there. Now worked out. Bear with me trying to get my sea legs back on the software front here. There is a shot that goes wide of the cage from a pretty tight angle.
Almost seemed like Jordan rushed that shot. He had way more time than he thought with the puck right in front of the net. Oh, Ducks are going to go back to the power play here.
So just as soon as the power play ends, it'll start again. 10:29 left officially.
We also have a goaltending change for the Ducks, so I guess they're going to give everyone a shot here early in the season, see how they look. Looks like that's Travis Green, I think? Oh, no. No, that's still Henry Bradford. What am I talking about? That's Rusty.
I was gonna say, if that was Travis, it would have been new pads, and those pads don't look especially new.
I was gonna say no. I got tricked out.
Shot through from Slayton, loose. There for Rendell if you can find it. Side netting. Cleared down, and Bradford will touch it up. 1:42 left on the new man advantage. Garrity. Slayton. Lost the puck, goes behind the net, collected by Cal. Can they clear? Indeed they do. Liam Baird. 1:15 left on the man advantage. It's been basically 4.5 minutes of power play time now for the Ducks, given away right in the center of the ice. That was a little sloppy, but recovered. Back for Jimmy Gagan. Gagan with Garrity. Jack Garrity back for Gagan! What a goal!
Broken play. It's loud in here. Who knows if you can hear us talk about this, but just off a broken play in the neutral zone, it looked like Cal was going the other way. They cough up the puck. All their momentum was shifting towards off the Oregon end of the ice. Oregon jumps on the puck. Couple of passes into Jack's skate, right into his stick, and it really felt like, is he going to catch that pass? And they just stuck to his stick like a magnet, and then he was able to slide it over for a really easy tap-in by Jimmy Gagan. I mean, as far as the first goal of the season goes for the Ducks, that's phenomenal. Just great puck movement.
And folks, you just saw a replay of that goal. We have not had that on Oregon Hockey broadcast in about 5 years. So I'll be a little better on the replay cutting next time, I hope. I promise, maybe, I think. But yeah, we just had a replay there. Fun stuff.
Big moves for Oregon Hockey. Got to give it to this Medford, the rink. They got a loud audio system. They got loud fans.
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Much tighter space than we have at the rink exchange. So the sound really gets contained in here. Gotta love it. Honestly, off the goal, it was a pretty good response from Cal to get the puck into the Oregon end of the ice and get a shot on net.
There's another clapper through, and it's turned aside. Another shot through, and that one's gobbled up. 8:29 left first period, 1-0 the score.
Ducks have looked really threatening this game from the point. You can tell there's been an emphasis on that. The points are open and they're getting the pucks back. And it's not a hard shot that's necessary. Just a couple inches off the ice, nice and low, and hopefully get some traffic in front. And those will either produce a rebound or they might just trickle in off a stick, a skate. You never know. So, been some good looks by the Oregon defenseman here.
Another chance through. Bringing it all the way behind the net. Now back up top of the blue line. Shots deflected into the corner. 8 minutes left first period. Cal just trying to get it out of their own end now. And another whistle.
Shout in the middle of the first period. We're getting into it real quick.
What a win on the face-off by Kurt Fortney there. It's another thing that has been said on the broadcast a time or two.
Yeah, it was almost like, how did he end up with it?
After the shot was blocked, it's a chance for Cal to just get out of their own zone for a moment. Now in the neutral zone, Cal trying to start. Big collision there, and
wow.
It was Rogaski ended up taking the worst of it for Oregon.
Brian Fawn on Cal really lowered the shoulder there. Got their bench fired up.
Well, the away team can get some energy in a building like this too, and especially if they're firing themselves up with some hits like that. There's Isaiah Strategos chasing after that one. Out there with Rendell, and 37 is not Andrew Lee anymore. It's Griffin Minchin now. Who knows if that'll be his number the rest of the year. It's 88 on the website, but what is the website now? There's Caden Gordon now. Got it out of there for Charlie Mayer. Sending it across and beating out the icing is Pat Routson. Deflected, bouncing puck in, eventually pulled out of the sky and sent iceward by...
Yeah. That was quite a literal trip, just skate on skate, and the Cal man went flying. Kind of one of those things where they just awkward tie-up, and just the way the momentum went, it was the Cal guy that got flipped over, so Cal's going to go to the power play here. A trip on number 4, Patrick Routson. Ducks have looked good on the penalty kill so far, maintaining their shape and getting pucks out. Not really giving Cal much of an opportunity to get shots through on net.
They try the clear there, but it's gobbled up at the point. Dangerous one sent across, but no one there to deflect it on goal for Cal. Working on it now is Michael Schrum. Dangerous in front, but then cleared by the Ducks with 1:25 left on the man advantage for Cal. 5:35 left in the opening period. Slayton does well to interrupt that progress there. Couldn't quite win the puck, but still battling for it. Big hit thrown there by Nicholas.
Caught him on his back heels. He was really off balance. Just didn't need to hit him hard. Just got his shoulder right on his chest and he went flying. Ooh, Cal going for a little bit of a revenge hit there. and it's I would say 2 to 3 seconds too late.
That's a long time late.
I will say there was emphasis from at least USA Hockey, I'm sure ACHA adopted as well, on getting rid of the 2-3 seconds that at least when I was growing up, but 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, I thought, I still got time to hit this guy. If the puck's not there, they're really kind of veering on the side of calling interference on those plays. So can't say I would have liked it as a player, but I understand the player's safety. So example right there of just a little too late, and now we're 4-on-4.
So here are the Ducks at 4-on-4 with a 1-0 lead. Working all the way around the net was Caden Gordon. Now back up to Pultz. Shot through. Rebound was there. Sent into the corner by Cal and now cleared, but that'll be icing, isn't it? It is icing since we are at 4-on-4.
Bit of miscommunication. Maybe thought he was on the penalty kill. The man in the box is coming out in 3 seconds, so just jumped the gun a little early on that icing. There's another example of great puck movement by the Ducks back to the point and a shot through on net. Only problem there is there was no traffic, and Max Wiseman was able to see it all the way. Really needed to get a body in front.
So basically a power play. Now it's a power play for the Ducks for 84 seconds. Can Garrity pull the puck away, or can Rendell? Right now just stuck down there along the boards. Now Cal trying to clear it, but are going to find a challenge in doing that. And now they get it cleared all the way to Bradford, who's got to make sure he's paying attention.
I feel like as a goalie, when you haven't seen a shot in a good 2, 3, 4 minutes, you see an icing come flying at you, you might get a little nervous.
Yeah, I think for some reason, those plays always have made me
a little queasy.
So nervous. not
Maybe that's just me. I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah. I don't know that I have the intestinal fortitude to be a goaltender, but any level of hockey too. I mean, even watching an NHL game, that puck just innocently rolling back there never seems so innocent. But there's a gift for the Ducks in front. Still looking for it was Baird. Now taken away by Cal, and I think the classic case of too much time there. Big chance for the Ducks.
Wow, great
rebound and picked up.
Really, number 7 on the Ducks, Liam Baird, just hustled back and took away that 2-on-1 opportunity.
There's Rendell trying to find Garrity. Ripping it back around. Another shot flipped through. Behind the net, it's deflected. Garrity collects. Baird. Still it's Liam Baird. Now Austin Pultz slides it across. Quick shot goes wide. Back to five-a-side hockey. I'll get it right. And cleared. And Cal's.
I thought that might have been icing.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I thought it wouldn't have been icing because he beat it out, but I think they were honestly in 2-year break from the game. The rules are changing constantly, so.
Yeah, I think they're going to go to center because
Cal is kind of clearly. My understanding is if you
get to the dots first, has always been my interpretation of it.
Yeah, exactly.
This is something that we see at least once a game at this level.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm not usually too inclined to give credit to officials, but they did get it wrong. They made it right, and the faceoff comes to center.
as you said, it's always, I mean, we're rusty, the players are rusty, officials, a little bit of rust there too. I know one of the referees here and one of the linesmen are, on the weekends, they're also up in Eugene doing our men's league hockey and or the rec league hockey up there, and you gotta say it's tough sometimes to switch because the rules are like dramatically different between the type of like offsides, icing, how penalties work. My favorite random ACHA rule is that if you score on a delayed penalty, it's still a power play for you, which is crazy, but
I don't think anyone has ever been more upset than the first time I saw that happen, didn't know it was a rule, and just thought the refs were totally botching it and was indignant. Here's a big chance for Cal, though. One-on-one on Medford, they score.
Oh, what a celebration. Asked for noise from the Oregon Ducks crowd and then immediately takes a tumble and takes out 2 or 3 of his teammates right in front of the bench. But has to be said the move was silky. Little left to right, nice hands, and just slid it 5-hole on Henry Bradford.
I suppose I could splurge and put both of the goals on the scoreboard. I was so excited to get the replay right the first time that I didn't actually put the Ducks goal on the scoreboard. So it is 1-1 as we're back underway. Another big collision there. Body's just kind of flying. And that's going to be icing against the Ducks.
We can already tell that our man here on the Cal Bears, wearing the practice uniform with masking tape on the back, number 7.
Classic ACHA.
Matthew Potolinch, something around that. He's looking for contact out here. So keep your head up, folks. He's already got the interference call earlier, and I have to say, if that one caught, there was about 5 or 6 strides into that hit. I would have thought charging, but hey, we'll see what happens.
So it's a 1-1 hockey game. 35 seconds left in the first period. Slayton shot through the scores!
Oh no, what a terrible mistake by the Cal. It's like they just switched off. They thought the period was over. In walks not Dom Estrada. Takes a shot. It looked like the goalie reached out for it. I believe the puck was going wide, and Max Wiseman's going to want that one back. Reached out for it with his glove and ended up deflecting it into the net. And that's a gift for the Ducks to take the lead going into the first intermission. I got it, right?
Yeah. That's the end of the first period. We still got to learn how our replay works. But
early days.
We got a new toy to play with. It is 2-1 at the end of the first period. Got to say, a little bit fortunate for the Ducks to get that second goal. But the goal itself may have seemed fortunate. I think on the scale of the first period, 2-1 maybe feels about right.
Yeah, if anything, I mean, when it was 1-0, I thought if the period ended like that, the Ducks are probably going to walk away a little frustrated. Just they had large majority of the zone time. It was really just one quick breakaway by Cal, and I can't imagine they had too many shots outside of that breakaway. But you take those opportunities and convert, and it's a tie hockey game. So Ducks are definitely fortunate to sneak a goal in there with 10 seconds left. I know Coach Orr and Coach Vivian are going to be hoping for more out of the players coming out of the second period. But like we said, first game of the season, tryouts were just this week. They're looking good over there, just out on the ice. Just got to get those finishing pieces, get the body in front, get the tips on, and they'll be good to go. Rocking and rolling.
Alrighty. Well, we will be back with you for the second period in just a bit. All right, there's a cleaner replay for you of that last goal for the Ducks at the end of the period. And we'll take one more look as well at the first Ducks goal. Here it comes in just a moment. You'll see him enter the zone on the 2-on-1, and then it'll be Garrity sliding it across for Jimmy Gagan on that first goal. So that's how the first two looked. We are back with you for the second period of play. And it is still Henry Bradford back there for the Ducks. Bradford, in his recruit announcement photo, was rocking a college shirt from Animal House and some great lettuce and earning him some points in the broadcast book.
Yeah. All the way from Texas.
Which is actually a much better hockey state than you would know if you didn't already know that there was a lot of good hockey in Texas.
We have another Texas goalie plays at the rink regularly in Eugene, and a former University of Texas club player at the rink as well. So yeah, pretty good hockey down there.
You've got East Texas Baptist that scores about 1,000 goals a game.
True.
A lot of good puck.
I did see, one, I like that Henry already has a sweet Oregon Ducks helmet. But I also saw him in a scrimmage before the season started, and I was like, yep, I'm expecting to see that guy on opening night. I mean, he is good.
Yeah, the Ducks, I mean, we haven't really gotten to talk about who's not here, but one of the biggest names, it's sent in, but it's immediately waved off by the referee. Well, it looked like it was waved off.
Refs are going to circle and talk about it.
I got to say that
Holtz is saying that it wasn't high. He's saying it's below the chin. He was pointing at his chin, you could see. So, but the only decision that matters is the referee. And they're calling no goal. They're calling it a high stick. Excitement short-lived for the fans and for the Ducks here. The face-off's going to be out of the zone. We're still going to play the music, you know.
So it is no goal in the end. High stick. We'll get our clock rolling again. It's about 15 seconds behind right now. There's a shot that flies through. Sending it goalward was Lars Kroos in the number 55 sweater towards Stangeland's old number. And maybe somebody more recently than Tord as well. Memory escapes me now. Loose puck. Deflected by, on goal by 12 is Tobin Fix.
Again, great pressure by the Ducks here right off the start of this period. Cal's just happy for the opportunity to change here.
There's Slayton. Ooh. Knocked down, though. Big hit by number 11 is Jake Sidak for Cal. Sending the rookie to the ice. Welcome to the ACHA. 17:44 officially left in the second period. And Slayton does good physical play to win that again. Rendell's shredding from a tight angle and gobbled up by the netminder. 17:24 left, so we're going to try and let our clock catch up.
Ducks are really making it hard on the Bears to get the puck out of the zone. They're clogging up those hash marks every time the D try to get the puck up to their wingers, just interrupting the breakouts and keeping them pinned in their zones. So hopefully we can see some more opportunities come from this.
Griffin Minchin on the faceoff for the Ducks. Corden across for Polson off the boards. Caden Gordon for Poltz. Big collision there. Minchin stays on his feet. Wiseman plays it into the neutral zone. And Caden Gordon recovers it behind his man, though.
Had his stick down looking for the pass, and the moment that he was like, okay, it's not coming, turns, and then the puck came.
Dug out there by Chorley and the number 4 for Cal, and Matt Chorley for Cal, along with Carbone and Andrew Wong, who's not in the lineup tonight. Kind of the last of that core group that my partner Derek was talking about a little bit earlier from the old Cal teams. And always the challenge at this level is not just to rebuild, but to reload every year, and that's a tough thing to do. The Ducks starting to get to that point themselves. They are just always a factory for good recruits. Here's Garrity now on a string, trying to stuff it for Rendell, and it's turned away. Behind the net with 15:50 left in the second period of a 2-1 game. And beating out the icing is Liam Baird. He's going to pay the price for it. Slayton trying to cut down the angle and take that puck out. Baird throws it on goal. It's a bouncing puck. Where is it? It's underneath the goaltender with 15:24 left in the second period.
Life not being made easy for Max Wiseman today. Just a lot of bounces, tips in front, and I mean, those are great opportunities. So keep shooting away, and who knows, might stack up another couple of goals.
Sneaking in a mighty Oregon here from the sound guy. We'll let Cal get the correct players on the ice, and we'll play some hockey eventually. When the linesman has the decides to drop it, loose again, and
another
now it's coming
top
up.
Spin shot towards Wiseman, you know, and he's seeing him at the last minute making the save, but it's definitely Ducks are knocking on the door here.
That one gets over the head of Gordon, and maybe a chance for Cal, but well, now maybe again a chance down in front, and lucked out by Bradford. Little dangerous moment there for sure.
It's a nice little move by, looks like it was Alexander Soloviev. Huh. Nice little move to jump around the Austin Pultz hit there, but couldn't really get the puck in front to his partner.
Here's a chance for the Ducks. Shot goes wide, though, from number 55, who we said earlier was Kroos. Had Charnholm with him that went for the shot instead. There's a hit from Charney that will send the Ducks forward. There's Kroos again. Kroos going behind the net, lost it, and now it's cleared. Slayton across for Tobin Fix. Tobin Fix across, deflected, loose still. Somewhere underneath it, or on top of it rather, is the goaltender. 14:21 left. Second period, 2-1.
Couple good opportunities there. Odd man rushes after good regroups by the Ducks. Picking the puck up in the neutral zone, firing across ice up to an open stick, and then getting in on goal. Just couldn't find the final pass or final shot.
There's a shot, but it doesn't get through. And it's the big man himself for Cal, Poldank.
Wow, great backtrack by Strategos there. Just interrupting that play completely.
Now Slayton, Courtney, Strategos, and it's turned away. Great play though from the Ducks there. Slayton, and we got a penalty off the play.
I did not see what happened. Just collision with the Bears, or?
Looked like the signal was for roughing, which you and I have had many conversations about roughing penalties in general.
Yeah. Well, Coach Orr's not going to like that penalty. I mean, the Ducks were in front of the net with an opportunity to score, and next thing you know, you hear a whistle. You got to crank your neck to see exactly where it happened, and the Bears are going to be on the power play.
All right, so Cal to the man advantage once more.
Hard forecheck by Griffin on this penalty kill. Trying to make this breakout tough for the Bears, and he ends up with the puck.
Oh, he slid it across. Still a chance for the Ducks shorthanded. And yeah, Minchin just working hard out there. Now Cal, though, will get through the neutral zone into the Duck zone. Back for Chorley and slid across. For Solia, blocked by 24 of the Ducks. That is Charlie Meyer. Chorley again. Slid it around.
Wow.
Scores.
What a shot. D to D, finds the open man on the top of the circle. Ducks a little slow to close down, get between the puck and the net, and slap shot. You don't see those too much these days. Stick raised high over the head and just hammered it top corner.
Cal putting up a good fight here at 2-2.
Yeah. If you went in and you looked at the time of possession, the shots on net, I think you'd be surprised to see it 2-2, but Ducks just haven't been able to bury their opportunities, and Cal's hanging around.
It's a really rough one, too, just because of how that penalty came about. Seemed like the Ducks were about to just maybe take control of the game, and all of a sudden they're shorthanded, and now it's 2-2. The way the cookie crumbles sometimes with 12:40 left in the second period.
Life comes at you fast sometimes.
That it does. That it does. Meanwhile, it's just a battle in the corner here. We've had a few of those tonight. Ducks will come away with that puck and a chance to clear. A chance maybe to spring Liam Baird for a shorthanded attempt. Now Gagan. Baird slid it out, back across, good pass, shot wide.
It just barely nicked the iron there. You could hear it a little bit looking that far post. Great puck movement by the Ducks, though.
And now here's the battle in the corner in the Cal zone. They'll come away with it. Kick to keep it in, but it goes right back to a Cal player.
Interesting little shortstop save there. Keep the ball in the infield.
Couple of rough bounces here as it's Cal still in possession, and they'll send that one the length of the ice. No icing because they got there first.
Kind of just lazy by the Ducks there. I don't know, just decided they thought it was just going to be an ice and let the guy skate through, but good.
Yeah, I think maybe Slayton misjudged the speed of that puck, and because if it was going faster, there's nothing the Cal player could have done, but there's a shot and a save.
Nice little move there. had a couple body feints, acted like he was going to cut inside once or twice. Nice stick handle wide. Just always a tough angle once you get in there. Wiseman, I mean, he looks like a big goalie. I don't know if we got the stats on. Nope, but Berkeley, California guy. Date of birth 2011. I'm going to guess that's not correct.
God, I hope so. It's bad enough looking at these rosters now and seeing guys that were born when I was
2000.
like in middle school. Oh, time stops for no man. 10:45, second period. And puck deflects up and out.
Into the rafters. I can't tell if it's because we're standing up high here, but it seems like a relatively low ceiling.
I feel like we've had that conversation last year too.
Yeah.
And I agree with you, it does. It seems both the ceiling itself and the boards on the far side seem maybe 18 inches shorter than I'm kind of expecting them to be. But I do really love this rink. Or,
it's a great rink.
Excuse me, the rink.
Yes.
Absolutely love that as a broadcaster.
Is, required. I will say this rink, not the best memories for a certain class of player. You could talk to Warren Berg, Nathan Lutz, myself, Trevor Schott on the team before anyone on this team. Maybe Dom was there. Seems like Dom's been here forever. We came down here this exact weekend. I want to say it was like 5-6 years ago, right after tryouts. My first game as a Duck, and who are we playing? The South Oregon, is that what they call them? Spartans.
Southern Oregon Spartans.
Southern Oregon Spartans. And I'm like, we get in here. This place is going bananas. Great fans down here in Medford. They love this sport. As he said, rink gets loud. And I think they beat us like 8-1, 9-1, just kind of trounced us. And
well, tough to have to play a Western States team as a college team that had like one practice.
Yeah, and we didn't exactly have a coach either. This before the days of Coach Rohr, Coach Vivian, and Coach Lim. So just shows you how far this program's come in 3-4 years. Coaches have been here.
Yeah, wild improvement in the Riley Orr tenure. As that shot goes wide, you could see that even just at tryouts. There were 40 dudes on the ice at tryouts.
Yep.
That was unheard of a couple years ago.
Gone are the days of showing up at tryouts and having phone calls being made to people like, please come play hockey.
Don't you have skates?
We need bodies. No, it's amazing what Coach Rohr, Coach Vivian, and Coach Lim before he left were able to build this program into. And there's no stopping now.
And we're not done. Yeah.
This is honestly, after talking to Coach Rohr, I would call this an application year for the Ducks.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point.
They've got 5 separate weekends of games lined up against club Division I teams to try to prove their worth and that they're able to compete at that level. But before we get there, you got to continue to beat up on these Pac-8 teams that you have in the past 2 seasons. And we're stuck in a tie game here with Cal.
Yeah, and we won't. We haven't released the full away schedule yet, but as Coach was saying in the season preview, it's not just D1 teams. There are some good D1 teams in that schedule that the Ducks are going to get to play against, and it might be a little bit of a learning experience, to put it a little euphemistically. But you know what? We said the same thing last season about going to Florida Gulf Coast, and what happened? They won.
Yeah.
So
and now there's a team that you can imagine those Florida Gulf Coast teams could compete with the D1 teams. So looks like we're getting a penalty here on the Ducks. Looks like Griffin Minchin heading to the box. He looks surprised, trying to hide on the bench. Didn't work out for him. Did I mess up something? No. So we saw what happened on the Cal power play last time. Big 2 minutes here for the Ducks as we get close to the half, or just over halfway point in this game.
It's a big moment here in this one. Cal's kind of just been hanging around and scoring into some opportune times.
Ducks are a little confused. You have 5 guys on the ice.
That's a really aggressive penalty killing strategy. I like it.
We're trying to hide from the penalty, hide from the ref, and then keep an extra man on the ice. I mean, they're bold tactics, that's for sure. Just didn't quite work out.
On the cutting edge here. Well, what we also are is back on the penalty kill. Dangerous shot across.
Got the puck
from Cal there.
Similar spot as the last goal.
And that was also another dangerous one that Bradford got a stick down on. Tense moments with the Bears on the power play.
Let's see what the Bears are trying to do here. They're really trying to set up out wide and get shots on.
And there's a clear from the Ducks halfway through the man advantage. They'll get new skaters out. Cal has a bit of an advantage if they hurry. And what's the call?
I think it was offsides.
There's Slayton clearing it, but only as far as center. Shorelian for the Bears. Slayton will rip it hard around the boards, but doesn't get all the way out. Now it'll squirt all the way out of his own. It's a bad pass from Cal. Ducks will get at least 1 or 2 new skaters out. Intercepted by Slayton. Looking like a nice strong figure back there. Across for Chorlian again.
Good job by the Ducks here, making it hard for Cal to get through the neutral zone, just setting up little traps, just covering the easy pass and forcing the person with the puck to just throw it away.
Cal's had a few games this season, but not too many, so they do have maybe a little bit more rhythm. And offside there, apparently.
I saw Cal coming into this game after a win over Stanford, who it's good to see them. I think they've had a team the past couple of years, but not really. Like 4 games on the schedule, maybe.
I think they haven't been ACA. I think they've been like D3 previously, but they were a Pac-8 team back in the day.
Yeah.
I think there's some stuff that went on with that program that I don't know enough about to say further than stuff, but regardless, back in the pack, good to have a full staple of Bay Area teams. As there's a shot from Liam Baird that goes wide. Jimmy Gagan can't quite keep it in. We are back to 5 aside now.
Speaking of those Bay Area teams, San Jose State is another team I'll be really interested to see. They had a couple down years, I want to say, the past like 2-3 seasons, but that's usually a consistently great program. So
yeah, it used to be a tournament down there the Ducks would go to quite often, and it was this was back in the pre-Riley Orr days, but that San Jose showcase was sometimes a rough weekend for Oregon hockey. And that'll be icing. Yeah, a lot of good programs in this conference. It might not get the something I think just happened after the play there.
It was icing, and Cal was trying to sneak a man off. But
sneaky if you ain't cheating.
Ducks will be happy to take advantage of some tired Cal legs here.
But Off the face-off, the Bears get it. Kept in, though, by Slayton. Shot deflected. Rendell will get it behind the net. Bouncing puck, never threatening Wiseman. Slayton trying to keep it in the zone and can't. Bunch of bodies colliding right down in front of us. And now Rendell. Rendell's got Stratty. Stratty shoots and a save.
Oh, it's a tough shot. He kept it low, but just you're hoping to aim at the far pad there because, I mean, either, hey, it goes in or that's kicked out right off the pillow to Connor Rendell streaking on the left side. But good 3-on-2 attempt there by the Ducks.
One-timer, Charnholm scores!
Classic Austin Charnholm. He does it again. Cross-ice pass, just one-timer, far low corner. Wiseman didn't even see it, and it's in the back of the net. Can't leave that guy open at the top of the circle. You're going to see a lot more of those this year, let me tell you. Montana boy.
The Montana madman himself.
He drives around town, license plate says Charney. People know who he is.
He's a big deal. All right, I'm gonna just try and get some replays for you at intermission when I have time to think. Should have a full-time producer for our Eugene-based games this year, and that should be real good for replay reasons. Man, wow. What a goal that was from
Not
Charney.
Often you see Poltz on the other end of a hit, but man, number 23 on Brian Fawn on Cal really caught him with his shoulder right in Poltz's chest as he was looking back and took a tumble. Gets right back up, and as always, calm presence back there on the defensive end. Poltz is such a reliable defender. Moves the puck so well.
There's a couple of collisions there. Back to Slayton. Shot was blocked. Chance for Cal if they hurry, but Slayton does a good job on the fire drill and gets back there.
Bit of a scary opportunity on those, whenever those defensive shots get blocked of a shin pad. You never know where it's going. Could be a breakaway the other way, but great reaction to get back.
2:50 left. Second period of what is now a 3-2 game. And you feel like the Ducks are good for at least that 1-goal lead. But you have to give credit to Cal, too. They have picked their moments.
Interesting mistake there by Minchin. Just tried to flick the puck forward and just kind of fanned on it.
Offside. Offside right in front of your coach is probably not what you want to do.
Also right in front of the ref, so hard to get away with those.
Good hockey name on the linesman. Signer?
Signer.
C-Y-N-A-R, I like it. Chance for Rendell, but he took a little bit too long with it.
Oh, smart play. Collect the puck.
Really nicely done from Tobin Fix there.
I guarantee you that time. There will be a lot of D-to-D regroup practices. Coach Orr loves to drive that home.
Ooh, another dangerous puck in front. Took the Ducks a moment to find it. Now they've got a chance. It's Nick Slayton with Jimmy Gagan, and Slayton will throw it on goal himself, and Wiseman has it in the webbing. some nice goals scored by the Ducks tonight. I mean, there was the second one,
not quite,
not as pretty, but
the other two,
the first and third,
yeah, quite nice. I'm sure the Ducks will take them anyway.
Yeah, they all. Last I checked, they all do count for the same. Still have not instituted that style points rule I've been asking for. Just a bonus goal for, a nice 1T or something. Don't think it's too much to ask.
Still waiting for the puck to light on fire to indicate, it's worth 2.
There you go. It's a nice 90s video game reference. Rendell turning, shooting, kicked aside. Holtz will recover the puck. 1:18 left. Second period. Strategos finds it on his stick, sends it through traffic, and turned into the corner for Kurt Fortney. Back to Strategos, who's another player I'm really excited to see the kind of player he'll become this year. Oh, so close and saved. Because Strategos 2 years ago was just a real energy guy and like real strong skater, real easy to root for. And obviously now he's, that much older, that much stronger, and excited to see what he brings to the table.
Absolutely. That was a crazy play. Rendell gets the puck behind the net and did one of those back passes as the goalie was sliding across to cover him on the far post. So it was a tight angle, but Fortney had a wide open look at net and just put it somehow high and wide, honestly. And you could tell by his reaction he was disappointed, looking up in the heavens like, how did I miss that?
43.9 ticks left in the second period. And it's icing against Cal, so once again, they will not get the change. The Ducks will. And there's a whole shift left in the period. Plenty of time for something still to happen.
Saw it last period, right?
We did.
Can change that intermission talk. Ooh. Good luck getting that puck back from the fan.
Paid hard-earned American dollars for their ticket. Gotta say it again, man. What a crowd. Hats off to Medford, because every time we come down here as the home team, it's just a blast.
Yeah, they love their hockey out here, and they love their Ducks. I mean, everything Ducks is centered in Eugene, right? So to have the opportunity for the university to play down here, they jump on it.
20 seconds left in the period.
I have to say, we have the practice jersey with the Scotch tape or hockey tape number, but I think the jersey, we have 2 23s on the ice, but one of them has the hockey tape to indicate.
Here's Charlie. One moment. Oh, he couldn't find him.
Saucer pass over.
Oh, it's so close. Well, 3-2 at the end of the second period. I think overall looked a little better from the Ducks that period, but would still like to have a little more cushion than this.
It was a good closing 5 minutes with the goal, a lot of added pressure. But I mean, honestly, if you're Cal, you're happy that this is a 1-goal game. I mean, they definitely came in just looking to compete. I mean, this Ducks team is the defending Pac-8 champions 2 years in a row. They knew what they were coming into play in the Oregon rink. So I don't know, the tied period there, and they're only down 1 going into the third. So I'm sure the Ducks will want to put this away as quickly as they can next period.
All right, well, we will take a break. Don't go too far. All right. Let's go. Third period. Ducks lead this one 3-2 as we get ready for the final 20 minutes of regulation. Goal from Jimmy Gagan, goal from Nick Slayton. Those are the two rookies. And then most recently, the goal that is the go-ahead goal for the moment, the one-timer, the bomb from the Montana Madman himself, Austin Charnholm. What are you seeing through these first 40 minutes?
I mean, yeah, it's been the Ducks. They would think probably that they should be up more, but Cal has really capitalized on the few opportunities they have had. The Ducks ended the period really well. I mean, feeding off the Charnholm goal, they had some more chances than the last 4 or 5 minutes. So, first two periods, the Ducks came out hot, got the puck in deep, and put a lot of pressure on Cal. So, hopefully, we'll see much of the same here.
All right, last 20 minutes of regulation. 3-2, the Ducks lead. Third period is a go. A little bump there in front of the fans. And Cal will just clear that one to Caden Gordon. Gordon off the boards for Liam Baird. Poked forward again, Gordon. Now Holtz will try to collect it and does. Finding Garrity.
Great
cross ice pass, nicely done. Right back towards Garrity. Has to chase it into the corner in front for Baird, and no one, including Wiseman, knew where that puck was for a moment.
Stuck under his pads. He's just hoping.
You just got to be a magnet as a goaltender sometimes.
One of those ones you peek over your shoulder, and you're like, please, 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 please.
Off the face-off. Nick Slayton, good physical play, separates man from puck. And now it'll roll back into the neutral zone. Cal's got to regroup. Ducks keeping the pressure on. Slayton throws it on goal, and it's just going to be gloved by Mr. Wiseman.
Just like the starts to the first and second period. Good pressure from the Ducks, keeping the puck in Cal's end of the ice. We'll look for some bodies in front of the net and hopefully bang one of these home.
And off the linesman there, maybe a little fortunate for the Ducks. It's a gift in the end for Nick Slayton. And now Charnholm. Charnholm will just dump it in. Crows was chasing after it. Charnholm finds it again. Backhands it. Crows out there with Jordan DeRosier. Big collision right back for Charney. Fires and save.
Not the guy you want to turn the puck over to right in the slot. Charnholm's momentum was kind of going the other way though when he caught it, so took a step and leaned into it. Solid shot, but Wiseman saw it all the way.
We'll be back with you next weekend in Eugene against San Diego State, and that is one you want to circle on your calendars. The Aztecs are in a similar boat to the Ducks in that they are looking, hoping, trying to elevate to ACHA D1. So that has a chance to be maybe the marquee matchup in the pack this year if both of these teams can be as good as advertised. Rendell trying to feed Strategos, couldn't connect. Ducks will regroup. Hit thrown there, gets the Cal bench excited. Caden Gordon. Rendell got a stick to it, but it's still Cal in possession. Strategos in pursuit. Blocker save on the shot through from Zach Tam. And all the way through for Bradford. Slayton behind the net, 17:05 left, third period of a 3-2 game. Ducks trying to materialize something. Misplayed pass almost sprung Cal the other way. May still in the end, and just too far out in front. And Slayton will get there first, but has to wait for the contact. Clears it out of the zone, and Shorelian picks it up for Cal. Well, excuse me, that's Jake Sidak, who I think has been called a couple of different things, none of which are his name so far tonight. I'm sorry, Jake. (16:15) left, third period. There's Charlie Mayer, but he couldn't get through the neutral zone with it. And now back for Pulse.
Cal hasn't really been able to get any possession in the zone, but they're doing a good job of stifling the Ducks at their blue line. Ducks having a hard time entering the zone cleanly here.
Here's a chance, though, for Liam Baird. Liam Baird firing high over the cage. Bouncing rebound. Garrity collects it. Back in front for Mayer. And Charlie will go to the bench now. Replaced by Mr. James Gagan himself. Big hit thrown there. Good clean one.
Skating slowly to the bench after that one.
And icing.
That's tough.
And now it's the Ducks trying to pull a fast one on the officials.
Yeah. Who, me? I was on the ice.
Washington used to be
again where that
really bad about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say the purple helmet here isn't helping though. It's kind of easy to spot that one. That guy was not on the ice.
Tobin Fix is he's not a guy who hides very well. He's a big dude, and the purple helmet doesn't make it any easier. Good pass from Poltz to Baird. A lot of talent out there for the Ducks right now. A lot of talent on that whole team this year. It is a good squad.
Went through the roster, noticed there were 14 players listed at 6 feet or taller. And I thought in my head, I wonder if the over-under on 7.5 maybe of that being truthful.
That'd be actually 6 feet.
It's kind of an on your honor system they got going there. There's no tape measure coming out.
Well, I couldn't help but notice that one of the Ducks was listed, and when they announced him as a commit at 6'5", I don't remember who it was, but he's not actually 6'5" on the roster.
Yeah,
so
we have.
We're already chiseling away at that number. As somebody who is, here's a chance. Nope, penalty. I was gonna say, as somebody who is
roughing call
on my tiptoes, 5'4.5", I have no problem with anyone exaggerating their height a little bit, but always funny. And it's Garrity who doesn't like the call against him, and is Gagan going to get one too?
No, Garrity was just defending his teammate there. Sometimes, it's tough. It's a hard hit, the angle of it, into the boards.
I think we're going to get, I don't want to say it, but I think we're going to get more than 2 minutes here, because the referees are talking to the scorer's booth. And that is
it's 5-on-3 they're actually indicating. Ducks shooting themselves in their own foot with back talking and You know, you can put your complaint out there with the ref, but a little too much this time. Refs deem it an additional penalty.
Yeah, so 5-on-3.
For 2 minutes here, Cal down 1. Golden opportunity for the Bears.
Not a long 5-on-3 rather, and lots of time left overall. So big momentum moment here in this game.
Coach Orr puts out 3 veteran players: Rendell, Pultz, and Fortney.
Save Bradford. Yeah, this is the not ducking around 5-on-3 unit.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I said ducking.
Just to reiterate.
Fortney, face-off win again. His 958,364th face-off win of his career. Exaggerating, but really not by much.
Cal kind of taking their time here. I mean, there's a difference between possession and maintaining control and having that puck movement, but they're not really doing anything with it a minute into this power play.
I've always felt like the 2-minute 5-on-3 is kind of a little bit deceptive. Usually when you get a 5-on-3, you get the 5-on-3 and then the 5-on-4. You really kind of get to build, but 2-minute 5-on-3, 2 minutes seems to go pretty quickly sometimes.
It can get in your head too, where you're like 2 whole minutes 5-on-3, and you're like, you think you're going to take all the time in the world. You're waiting for the perfect opportunity. It was a hit there. Kind of got him on the shoulder. We'll see if there's some retaliation. I mean, okay, now we're just goofing around. None of that is a penalty. Ducks think they got him high. I mean, he caught him in the shoulder, almost like a bit of like a clothesline. So.
Oh, nice move from Cal there. Really nice move from
and out come the players.
Jake Sidek.
Even strength. I mean, that's a huge penalty kill by the Ducks. Let's see if they can take that momentum and go get a goal here. Oh, this is a scary 3-on-2.
Man, the noise in this place. Here's Garrity back for Gagan, but just behind him. This place is bumping, Derek. Big collision there as a Cal player almost took out one of the linesmen. That would have made the refs or the fans happy.
Well, you can just tell the game's getting more physical here. Oh, Pultz just lost a skate blade. He's got to get out of the zone so his teammates aren't offside.
What a move to get back.
Oh, they're still calling it, though.
He's not offside.
I think they're calling because his skates, he got the upper half of his body over the blue line, but his skates were still in the zone, so they're going to call it offsides. But, I mean, what a freak situation, losing a skate blade here.
Well, you can't say enough about the effort.
I've been playing hockey since I'm 4 years old, and there's just some stuff where I don't know what to tell you the call is there. I got to trust the ref. I mean, his skates were in the zone, but
I guess if that's the rule.
The rest,
one of his skates was certainly in the zone.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe you're right. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was offside.
It just makes me a little sad.
But the effort from Pultzy to get
it
back
almost
there.
like it just deserved to not be offsides. He was army crawling without a skate blade.
And now he's got to figure out how to get that resolved in the last 10 minutes of this game, because he is not the Duck that you want to not have for the last 10 minutes.
Fortunately, they do just pop back in these days, so I don't know why it came loose, but it is just as easy as sticking it right back in, so he'll be fine.
Sent to the corner. They just couldn't quite read the play there. 10-17 left now. And there's a race for it, and it's icing. 10:02 officially left in this one.
Neither team wavering this period. Ducks responding after a huge penalty kill, getting the puck back down Cal's zone, but haven't really had the puck moved into any threatening areas. It's just mostly been plugged up and around the walls and behind the net. I'd like to see them go back to getting the puck to the D-man, get those shots low, looking for deflections. Ooh, I don't know if Wiseman saw that shot. I mean, it just fired off the stick, but clipped his shoulder and went over the glass.
So away we go. 9:45 left, third period. 3-2. Bradford gloves that, knocks it down, and deflects that one into the corner with 9:34 left in the third
Bit of
period.
an awkward bounce off of Bradford's glove. Looking to catch it, just kind of fell down in front of him, but wasn't very threatening.
Here's Garrity. Garrity with Gagan. Behind the net now. Baird couldn't quite control it.
Ooh, big hit.
That is Tobin Fix. Now Garrity. Oh, bounce is a good gift for him. Garrity across to Baird, he scores!
Top shelf. Man, all starts with the breakout. I mean, great patient play by the defense. Looking, who am I going to pass to? Gets it up to Garrity. Garrity fumbles a little bit with it at first, but skates into the zone. Beautiful cross-ice pass, and I mean, my goodness, can't put it any further in the corner. That's an absolute snipe by Liam Baird. Which I imagine the first goal is a Duck. Let's go.
Third guy tonight. 4 goals tonight. 3 rookie goal scorers.
All right.
And just that little extra breathing room feels so good. You don't want to get complacent. I mean, how many 100,000 times has it been said that a 2-goal lead can be dangerous? But
Yep.
As dangerous as a 2-goal lead is, it feels a whole lot better than the 1-goal lead.
Yeah, Cal's been able to fight back every time tonight, so would love to see the Ducks put the pedal on the metal here. Worth noting that just the way the ACHA does rankings and everything, every goal matters. I think it's like,
goal.
unless they change the algorithm, it's up until 7 or so.
It
Yeah,
at least used to be. Yeah.
so like a 3-goal lead, 4-goal lead, or if they can win by that much here, looks all that much better on to the computer algorithm. So
and whistle there. Yeah, I spent it. It's record, margin of victory, strength of schedule, almost in reverse order. Like, strength of schedule is really important in this algorithm, and unfortunately, Cal doesn't help you a whole lot in the strength of schedule department. Now, I don't mean any disrespect by saying that. We've talked all night about how Cal is a good program, but they don't push that number up as much. So you really do want to try to beat them by multiple goals, but they're going to be motivated to try to finish this one out strong here, because there's still 8 minutes or so left in this. It's only a 2-goal game, and Oregon really does help their strength of schedule, and that'll be something the Ducks have to contend with this year, is they kind of assist some of the other teams in the pack as that cross-ice pass was just deflected. Tobin Fix finds it.
Yeah, and for the new parents on the team, or new fans watching with all these new players, it's worth noting that those rankings they're really important. You need, I want to say it's like top 15 or top 12 or so get into the regionals, but if you are able to secure one of those top 2 spots, you get an automatic pass straight to nationals, which is huge
because that regional tournament is so devastatingly unforgiving. It's one and done with some really good hockey teams. You have to travel a long way to get there. And the Ducks, to their credit, they've been to the regionals 2 years in a row now. Unfortunately, 0-2 in those 2 games. So
they'll definitely be looking to make that final step this season. But starts with a win tonight.
You get to nationals, and nationals is a massive tournament. You play a ton of games. It's not whatever it is. It's not one and done, even if you don't do so hot. So it would just be a huge accomplishment as that one's sent across. Real dangerous there to get to that nationals berth for what I will take for granted would be the first time in program history.
Almost fortunate for the Ducks there that Cal wasn't looking for the backdoor pass. Oh, nice 2-on-1 here.
2-on-1. Oh, early shot.
Yeah,
taken from Lars Kroes. I don't
looked like he was
love that decision.
He's running on a gas. Long shift there in the defensive zone, so just opted for the shot. You'd like to see that one, if you're going to shoot early like that, at least go far pad so it has an opportunity of kicking out the Charnholm. But
Charney was ready to rip a hole in the net there if they got the puck.
Whenever you see those odd man rushes, if Charney out wide, you're licking your chops to get the puck over to him. Bit of a mishandle.
Little dangerous there. Cal sticking around, and Ducks are leaving a little bit of an open door right now.
And another good response by Cal after the goal. Honestly, they keep stepping their game up once they get scored on.
Here's Gagan. Backhands it forward for Baird, looking for his second. Turned aside. Right back in front, loose again, and turned away again. Boy, Liam's got an eye for goal, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's looking at. They've scored a couple goals tonight, far side, so must be what the scouting report on Wiseman said.
Here's Jack. Oh.
Made the move.
Trying to pull his best Trevor shot there. He's done that himself quite a few times as well. And everyone will have to pick themselves off the ice there.
That's one of those situations you just kind of you clench your teeth and you're like, ooh, is that a trip? I mean, stick was down there on the feet, but Bradford actually looks like he's maybe asking for, I don't know, but putting the face off outside with Kirk kind of pushed the Cal guy into the net, no doubt about that.
There is Gordon. Had a chance to kind of be a fly on the wall when Caden was talking to one of his teammates about being paired with Polsey tonight.
Yeah.
And how he was not necessarily expecting it. He said he looked at the lines in the dressing room and saw he wasn't on 2, the second defensive pairing, and kind of sulked for a moment until he looked down and he wasn't on 3 either.
He's like, wait a second.
Up top with Polsey, and alarm bells started going off. And you know what? He's done really well, I think, back there with number 23.
Yeah.
Not looking like a rookie.
Definitely helps the confidence, especially as a rookie on the team, freshman coming in. I mean, when you know that your D partner over there is the veteran, I mean, whether the C will go on his jersey or not, de facto leadership captain material of this team gives you a lot of confidence that you got a buddy backing you up on the point.
Here's Jack at the point.
Oh, couldn't get the low shot through. Got caught up in some skates.
Icing waved off. That puck never made it to the red line. And now just back and forth through the neutral zone. Turned aside, stick save, Hank Bradford. 3:20 left in the third period of a 4-2 hockey game. Here's Jack Garrity trying to put the puck through the Bears' legs there. There's Fix. Deflected up and out. Charlie Mayer involved in the play. .254 after the faceoff at center ice. There's Croas reaching in. A little dangerous there.
Can't get the puck out. Finally.
And here is Lars Croas. Early shot again, turned into the corner. Charnholm finds it though. Shot from Fix, wide. Just stays in play.
Must be said, both teams, hard-fought game. Looking a little tired here, moving a little slower out here late in this game. Early season legs.
Yeah, I think Cal's finding that Oregon is a little bit different opponent than Stanford.
Yeah.
And Oregon, the Ducks, were finding that a real game is a little bit different than training camp.
Yes.
1:42 left. It's a 2-goal Duck lead, but they're looking for more. Garrity for Gagan. Pickpocketed.
Be interesting to see if we see
Gagan
Wiseman
right back
go.
on it. Across, and Gagan couldn't collect it. Tries to find Baird again. It was loose. Baird wasn't looking for it. Now Garrity throws it on goal. And now it's cleared. And 1 minute 15 and icing. So you can't get the goalie out of there now.
No.
And again, 1:14 left. We'll keep an eye on Wiseman, but the Bears are going to have to clear the puck first. Oh, we got 1:14 left. Sorry about that. My clock kept running. Underway once more. And the clock's not running below us now, it is.
Oh, here we go.
Strategos! Turned away.
There it is.
They score!
Connor Rundell from behind the net. Nice takeaway by the Ducks. Wide open look in the slot. Wiseman makes the initial save, but puck dropped to Connor Rundell. One whack at it, two whacks at it. Third time, off the goalie from behind the net. Trickled on in.
Well, 5-2. And one more exhale for the Duck fans.
That should about wrap it up. I don't see Cal even pulling the goalie now. Normally the 3-goal cushion.
I would welcome it if they won. As we were saying, every single goal
counts. I'm sure there'd be a lot of Duck players here licking their chops for an empty netter, but yeah, we'll see what happens here in the final minute.
Griffin Minchin booted from the face-off circle. Flip again. Now we're gonna go. Yes. Hey, here we go.
Falls right to him.
Minchin. 1 minute left. Almost another gift for Oregon if they can find the puck. Minchin throws it on goal and it's wide. 50 seconds left. Another one deflected away. 40 seconds left. Send the link to the ice for icing to be waved off. I guess not moving fast
I
enough.
think that's one of those icings that maybe at a different point in the game gets called.
Fair enough. Oh, Bradford's got to look down and find it.
The refs have been working hard out here too. They're looking forward to a hot shower.
Oregon is no Stanford. Cal is no training camp, and Oregon Cal is no beer league. For these referees too, it's a step up.
Absolutely.
Hope you followed at home there. I got a little convoluted with that one. 10 seconds left. Garrity.
Little ice on
Fortney
the
got
cake.
plenty of time if he can, but it's blocked. 3 seconds, 2
That'll do
and
it.
1, and that will do it. Oregon starts the campaign for a three-peat with a 3-goal win. 5-2, the final score over Cal. Connor Rendell and Austin Charnholm take care of the veteran scoring.
Liam Baird, we had a lot of guys
Liam
up
Baird,
there first goals.
Nick Slayton, and Jimmy Gagan.
And got a shout
the
out
rookie score.
Henry Bradford. Congrats, first W as an Oregon Duck goalie. Hopefully a lot more of those to come. Potentially tomorrow night. We'll see if Bradford gets the nod again, or maybe Roddy, maybe Travis. We'll see what the coaches are thinking.
Well, for Derek, my color man on my right, Drew, my buddy helping out on camera on my left, and I am Isaac Rosenthal. Thank you all so much for joining us. Your final score for Medford, Oregon 5, Cal 2. We will see you tomorrow night.